Give me 1 second, Foodie Gang. Hold on. Let me get this set up. How are y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? Okay, welcome back. You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef B Bank. We are having a late night baking session. We're going to be making this pound cake recipe for the first time. And I have told y'all this before. I am not a baker. My strong suit is cooking. But you guys have asked for more baking recipes. So we're going to get to it tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the channel, support the channel. Yeah, I'm sitting down for this live stream, but we're gonna do late night baking session. We're making this pound cake because I want to use it to make a strawberry shortcake trifle that one of y'all sent me. Angie Honda, what's going on? Honda said, "What the world? Late night baking? Yeah." Yes, we got late night baking. Okay. How are you doing, Cody? How are you doing? Can y'all see me all right? Can y'all hear me all right? I got my speaker right here. We got the tunes going. Okay. So, I am making this pound cake because I want to do a strawberry shortcake trifle. I think I'm saying it right. And shout out to the Foodie Gang. One of you guys actually sent me this recipe, but they use a store-bought pound cake. I think we can make it ourselves, so we're gonna try. Let me know, do y'all like bacon or do you like pound cake? So, I got the recipe, the instructions, and we gonna see what happens. We gonna see what happens. I'm gonna do my best. So, let me walk y'all through the ingredients. Okay, we got the flour right here. This is all-purpose flour. And shout out to y'all, Foodie Gang. We was up here cooking yesterday. I was gonna do one live stream and it turned into 3 because of my Wi-Fi, but y'all showed up and y'all showed out. So we got an all-purpose flour, butter that is softened. It's been at room temp. It could be a little bit softer, but I pulled it out kind of late, to be honest with y'all. And then we have our eggs here. We have 4 eggs, a little bit of salt, vanilla extract, a whole lot of sugar. Got a little bit of whole milk, baking powder. So we got a little bit of everything here. The first thing that we're going to start with is we are going to cream our butter and our sugar. And this is going to be a little bit loud, but I got all the ingredients here. So we're going to start with the butter. We are going to start with our butter. Yes, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out G Honda's YouTube channel. G Honda gave me a recipe the other day for slap your mama shrimp spaghetti, and it was so good. And G Honda said, "Wait, is baking powder the same as baking soda?" Silly question. And G Honda, I thought the same thing, but no, they are different. Baking soda and baking powder are different. I'm going to have to go to Google to be able to tell y'all what the difference is. Like I said, I am not a baker. There is a difference between someone who cooks and someone who bakes. I cannot tell y'all what the difference is off the top of my head. I'll have to do some research. But baking soda and baking powder are two different things, but they are easy to confuse. Bill, how are you doing? And my butter is warm, but it's not as warm as it could be. So I'm just gonna break it up a little bit. Angie Honda, don't even worry because I am not a baker. And I asked myself the same question. I was like, are these the same? And one day I accidentally mislabeled them. But then I fixed it. So, G Honda, baking powder and baking soda are two different things. I do not remember what the difference was. And if you guys are shaking, I have you guys on my phone stand. If you guys are shaking too much, I'll take y'all off and I'll put y'all on something else. And Cody said, this is what I found. And Apex said, do you cook for a living? That is a good question. No, I do not. And I feel like if you are passionate about something and then you try to get a job in that passion, it can be very, very difficult. So let me go, because I have my laptop out for like some of the comments when I get long ones. Cody said the key difference between baking powder and baking soda is that baking soda is pure sodium bicarbonate, requiring an additional acid ingredient to activate, while baking powder already contains cream of tartar mixed with sodium bicarbonate, making it ready to react with moisture and heat alone to leaven baked goods. Essentially, baking powder is a pre-activated version of baking soda. Oh, okay. So baking powder is kind of already ready to go, whereas baking soda, you have to add stuff to it. Okay, see y'all? We learn something new every day, Foodie Gang. I told y'all, I am not a baker. I was like, I know they're different, but I don't know what the difference is. I cannot tell you. And Kansas said, hook up some chitlins. No, I do not eat chitlins, and I don't eat stuff like that. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sure there are tons of YouTubers who make chitlins. Okay, so that was our sugar. This is our butter. And I have my mixer here. I can like taste the sugar in my mouth, kind of. So sweet. And Clayton said, if you had to pick one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, a steak. For me, I'm going with spaghetti, hands down. You guys know I love spaghetti. We have made spaghetti here so many times. I'm going with spaghetti if I have one food left. Got my instructions here. We're making pound cake for the first time. Or, I think I've made pound cake before, but I've never used this recipe. Clayton said, good choice. Keep up the great work. Okay, got my mixer. If y'all shake too much, I'm going to take y'all off of my phone stand. But we gon' see. Okay, when you plug this in, make sure that it's turned off. I know it sounds so simple, but these accidents happen in the kitchen. And we have the rest of our ingredients. I'm just going to move the flour. Oh, Cody, that's smart. Cody said, I will pick salad because then I could put a lot of stuff in it. That is smart. I'm going to change my answer now. I want to change my answer. That's smart. With salad, because it's like you can do anything with salad. Anything. Okay, I'm gonna give my butter a little bit more of an opportunity to warm up. And then we're gonna get an additional bowl out. And I'm going to mix the dry ingredients together. My butter is warm, but it's not as warm as it needs to be because it's kind of clumping up a little bit. So I'm gonna push this off to the side in a safe manner. And we're gonna get another bowl out and we're gonna mix up our dry ingredients. Let me move these closer to y'all so y'all can hear. Okay, so we got another bowl out for our dry ingredients. And then we have our all-purpose flour. And mix in here. What did I say this was? Baking powder. We have our baking powder that we're going to put in here as well. So we're mixing up our dry ingredients. We got the butter and the sugar over there. So here we go with this. A little bit of baking powder and we'll put that in there like that. A little bit of salt in here. And Jan said, cake. Y'all remember that song? Honda, you didn't answer the question. If you have one food left to eat for the rest of your life, what are you picking? You didn't answer the question, Honda. You ain't slick. You up in here not answering the questions. We want to know, what are you picking? And official said, good morning from Germany. So I have my dry ingredients in here, my all-purpose flour, my baking powder, and my salt. And I'm just going to give this a mix. I tell y'all, when I be baking, I be nervous because it's just like I don't do it all the time, so it's nervous. And official, hi, how are you doing? Y'all hit the like button, hit the like button. So here are the dry ingredients. Ooh. Gianna said one food to eat for the rest of my life will be lasagna. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. And the official said cake or waffles. I'm going with waffles. I love me some waffles. I actually made some today for my daughter's channel, Ava's Playtime. We actually made waffles That's why I'm getting here late, y'all. Because I was over there at Ava's Playtime, hanging out with the kids, making waffles to celebrate Ava's gymnastics competition. She literally came in first place 4 different times. Let me say it again. First place 4 different times. When I say as a parent that I was so proud of her, I was so proud of her. It's like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Amazing. So we're gonna go back to this. Hopefully our butter is warm enough now so where it'll really cream. Let's see. I should have taken the butter out. Okay, so when you're making desserts that call for softened butter, it's a good idea if you remember to take the butter out in the morning. And Gihanna says, so is this a pound cake? Yes, it is a pound cake. I am making this because I want to make a strawberry trifle. So I'm going to let the pound cake cool down, and probably tomorrow I'm going to come back and cut it up into cubes, or maybe even Wednesday. We'll see. I'm going to come back, cut the cake up into cubes, and then I'm going to cut up some fresh strawberries. And I'm gonna layer it in. I'm gonna do the cubes of the pound cake, strawberries, and whipped cream, and then just keep repeating that. And shout out to the food gang because y'all actually sent me this recipe, and so trying it out. I love when you guys give me recipes and tell me what y'all want to eat. I will really make the recipe. Ask G Honda. I'll be so serious. If you give me a recipe, I will, if it's good, I'll put it into the queue. The recipe queue. So my butter, it needs to be a little bit warmer, and I'm so mad. I should have maybe put it into the microwave or something like that. And Zeb said, now I'm definitely hungry. I don't know, Zeb, because we're baking this episode. And let me tell y'all something. Your girl not a baker, but I know how to cook. But baking is tough. So we're making a pound cake, and I have the dry ingredients mixed up. Let me show y'all. These are the dry ingredients mixed up together, and then this is the cream or the sugar and the butter. Let's see. And how are you doing, Fear to None? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so I have an idea for the game. I have an idea. And then this is the loaf pan that we're gonna use. I buttered the pan and put a little bit of parchment paper in there. So we got that, y'all. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna try something out. We're gonna see if it works. See, this is why they don't like me in baking because I be doing what it takes to work, and you can't do that with baking. You gotta follow the recipe. But we finna see. I got sugar all over the place. Okay. I warmed a little bit of the sugar and the butter up to see if it'll make the rest of it kind of warm and to get it melted. So we finna see. Let's go. Go. Okay, you guys can see it's like becoming pretty creamy with the sugar and the butter in there. So let me read my instructions. Let me move y'all a little bit to this side. Okay. Got the instructions right here. Cause see, when I be baking, I be getting nervous, y'all. Be feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we have to beat in 1 egg at a time. Let me give this another. Thank you, Fear. Thank you. That's what I need. Some words of encouragement. Thank you so much, Fear. I appreciate that. So we're gonna beat in 1 egg at a time. See what's going on. got one more egg to go. That was 3 eggs that we mixed into here so far. And we're making a pound cake for a strawberry shortcake trifle that we're gonna make probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Oh, thank you so much, Fear the Nine. Thank you so much with the $10 super chat. That is gonna make you the sponsor of the show. Thank you so much, Fear. Like, baking for me, I feel like I have like baking anxiety. Like, I be so nervous. So shout out to all of you guys in the building. Thank you, Fear to None. And I need to use that name into doing this and be fearless and not have no fear. Y'all show Fear to None some love in the chat. Drop them hearts. Drop them hearts. But thank you so much, Fear to None. Thank you so much. With the $10, that's going to make you the sponsor of the show. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Support the channel so that we can continue to cook and continue to try new recipes. And shout out to all my members, all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers. Thank you guys for the support. But during this episode, I really need your support because I am nervous up here. I'm like reading the instructions and I'm making sure I don't miss nothing. I'm trying, y'all. But if I can do it, so can you guys. I love to cook. Baking is not my strong suit. And I have like baking anxiety, I think. So here we go. And sorry for the shaking, y'all. Okay, so we have our sugar, our butter in here, and we have our 4 eggs in there. Now we're going to start putting in a little bit of our dry mix. And shout out to Dr. Frizzle. Fear the Nun said, salute to Dr. Frizzle Frost. We like pound cakes. Y'all head over there to Dr. Frizzle's channel. Check him out. Show some love. Also head over to his wrestling channel, Unhinged Main Event Pro. He be going hard. Before I got on live, he was on live. Everybody's going live tonight. But it is so hard as a content creator not to get caught up watching other people because it's hard. Because you guys are making some good content out here. Okay. It says put a little bit of the flour mix in and then the milk and vanilla and then a little bit more flour mix. So we're gonna just do it and we're gonna see what happens. And I might change over to my flat spatula. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of mix that in a little bit before I turn this on. Okay, so we have our dry mix and then we have our vanilla extract and then our milk. I'm just going to take my flat spatula and scrape the sides. Oh, look at that. We're making pound cake. I'm trying this recipe for the first time. I feel like I have made pound cake before in the past. But I don't really remember. You guys, I don't bake a lot. But y'all have asked me to try baking some more. So here we are. Okay, I scraped down the sides. Got all that flour mixed back in. We're going to give this one more mix before we add something else in here. Okay. This is going to be really, really good. We got to speak it into existence, right, Foodie Gang? So we're going to put the vanilla extract in here. Just like that. We're going to put a little bit of milk. And this milk is also warm as well. So you want to put warm milk in there. Not like hot, but like, you know, room temp, I should say. I think that's a better description. I'm just going to clean this up. Okay, so we got all that in there. We're going to give this a mix. And we still have some dry ingredients that we're going to add after we mix this around. And let it do its thing. Okay, I'm going to use my flat spatula because it's making my phone holder shake so much. That's how y'all know. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Okay, chef. Got a little bit more of our dry mix. We'll just put that in there like that. Put it in there like that. Put that off to the side. We're making pound cake. Pound cake, pound cake. Okay, here we go. This one last shake, y'all. Spatula. We're gonna finish the rest by hand. What y'all think so far? Let's try this. So I'm just gonna, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug this before I get too. And Umar, how are you doing? Ghost, how are you doing? Hold on, y'all. Let me just clean up real quick. I got stuff everywhere. goes, if this is a pound cake recipe, okay? Their pound cake was around long before Martha and Snoop. Hey, lady, how are you doing, lady? Lady, we're doing some late night. We're doing a late night baking session. I'm making pound cake. I want to make a strawberry shortcake trifle. And so we're making the pound cake today. We're going to see how it comes out. I'm trying this recipe for the first time. I got the instructions. It's very serious. And lady said, do me a favor, fam, check and see if you hit that like button. And lady said, I know, sis, I seen you. Yes. You saw me over here a little nervous, but shout out to Fear to None coming through, telling me to be fearless and saying I got this. And see, that's why I like having y'all in the kitchen with me. Y'all, bring the positivity. But there are people who be acting up in the chat. And if you do act up in the chat, your days are numbered. We're not going to be in here for long. We're going to get you up out of here. So when you're in the chat, be respectful. And yes, lady, the chat is doing its thing. Now, yesterday, but you know what? Trolls are a part of, unfortunately, life. And it seems like somebody always got something to say. Let me make sure I don't get dirty. Okay. All right, let me read the instructions. Let me see what's next. Okay, so we have our pound cake right here. And I have my loaf pan. I don't know, this is like a lot of batter. It might not all fit in here, but we're finna see. We're finna find out. But look at that. Lady got my bag. Lady said, I'm gonna find you a man. Okay, here we go. We're pouring the pound cake into the loaf pan. And this bowl is heavy, so y'all might see me struggling. This is a glass bowl and it's heavy. Oh, okay, all the pound cake is gonna fit in here. It didn't really look like it. Did it. Okay, now it says to bang the bottom. Oh, I gotta flatten the top out. Let me make sure I scrape the bowl, get all my pound cake up into the container. Okay, and then it says the hardest part when you're baking is not to get super dirty. Okay, then it says smooth off the top. We're making pound cake, y'all. Cake. And y'all, we're making the real pound cake, not what y'all get your mind out the gutter. And speaking of ingredients, I'm gonna post a recipe, And I'm gonna give you guys my honest review of this recipe. Now, pound cake, apparently, I did not know this, has to bake in the oven for a long time. I do not know if we are gonna see the end of this, but I'm gonna tell y'all how it goes in my community tab if something happens and y'all don't get to see the end result. So I really don't want to bang it over here because I don't want it to make too much noise. Let me go over there by the stove. Okay, it says okay, so they want me to pick it up, bang it out so it gets all the air bubbles out, and then I'm gonna put it into the oven. My oven's at 350 for 50 minutes. That's a long time. I did not know pound cake takes that long. So I'm gonna put this into the oven. Let me bang it a little, rub it over here. It's going into the oven. We finna see what this do. We finna see if this recipe is good or not. And y'all see I got the oven right here. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I did. And lady, I think I made a pound cake before in the past. But this is the first time I'm using this recipe. I feel like I've made a pound cake before. But I'm not like, I don't have a recipe for it. And so it kind of is the first time, because it's the first time I can remember. I'm like, I know I made a pound cake before, but this is the recipe right here. I got this from the kitchen. So I'm gonna let y'all know what it's hitting for. Okay, so let me put a timer on. If you're cooking, use a timer. Okay, we got 15 minutes on there. Let me rinse my hands off. I'm gonna make some tea. We're gonna sit down and hang out and listen to some music. And shout out to Lady Naveau and everybody else. Let's see. Okay, so what I want to do is get some strawberries and cut them up. I have some whipped cream. My hope is to be able to make a trifle pretty much. I'm going to cut the pound cake up into cubes, layer it with some fresh strawberries and some whipped cream. But instead of buying the pound cake, I was like, why don't I just try to make one? So we finna see how it's finna go. I don't know, I don't like this song. I don't like this song. Okay. But let's see what it's finna. And lady said, I'm gonna check out Patti LaBelle's, and maybe I'm thinking older cooks that get down like they in the South cooking, laugh a lot. It's gonna be good because everything you make is bomb.com says gang gang gang. Yes, and I'm gonna let you guys know, even if we don't make it to the end of this live stream, because we got 15 minutes. I don't know, you know how my phone be tripping. It's windy outside too, so we'll see. But I'm gonna let you guys know how this recipe is, and I'm gonna give y'all the recipe. Cause y'all know I like to make sure my foodie gang knows exactly how to cook at home, so that you can eat a quality meal. And I got my laptop out here, so when I get long comments, sometimes I can't see it on the phone. So I got the laptop out. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna try my best to not miss any comments today. Um, and let me wipe this off again. I'm feeling like some sugar, and it's like driving me a little cuckoo. But um, I think I maybe have had Patty LaBelle's cake like or pie like one time. But honestly, I know that she has a banana pudding. I believe it's Patty LaBelle's banana pudding. You foodie game. I did not even know you could buy banana pudding from the store. Cause my people know how to make it. So, and the same thing with sweet potato pie. They always made pie. My sister be making pie. My mom made pie. So everybody just cooks. I'm trying to tell y'all. But I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I be getting lazy when it comes to desserts because I think I have like baking anxiety, and I just don't like baking that much. Oh, I hit a button, y'all. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Let me get my Okay, this is some jazz music. Let's see how we like this food game. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Let's see how we like this. I'm just gonna wipe this off. I'm feeling a little bit of sugar on here. We got our pound cake in the oven. I don't know about this. I don't know. And have this type of tea. I need to get some more tea. I need to get my tea collection up. I had honey vanilla chamomile, which I really really like. I got to get my tea up. I put a little bit of honey in here. Okay, are we feeling this music? Are we feeling this music? Do we like this music or what? How we feeling about this music? Yes. Lady said, can we get the lights up? You know what this music reminds me of? You know when you used to be in school and it would be test time and they would put on the soft music so you can do your work? That's what this music reminds me of. or like elevator music. So we got our tea right here. We got our pound cake in the oven. We got some music, and it's just late night. We just chilling. We chilling. Shout out to Fear for coming through and being a sponsor. Let me get some lip chat because I just feel the crust on my lips. Tea right here. You can see it's hot. This is the part about baking that I don't really like.
$4,000 instantly for surprise bills. Home repairs.
Oh, y'all didn't hit this with a commercial. I ain't heard one of them in a long time. Okay, I don't like to steep my tea bag in my tea for too long because I feel like it gives off a bitter taste. And lady, they said 50 minutes. We have 41 minutes. We spent 9 minutes looking at each other, but they said 50 minutes. One of the things about baking that I don't like is that you don't know if it's messed up until it's done baking or cooking. And it's just very nerve-wracking for me. Where it's like when I'm cooking, I can tell right away if it's not going to work. Or if it don't taste good, and then you can adjust. You can't adjust nothing when you are baking. And yes, lady, 50 minutes. Some recipes said a whole hour. So, make sure when you're cooking, you use a timer. I have a timer on there. 50. And some recipes said 60 minutes. I like this song. Okay. 55. Let me type it in here. Cause I got the laptop out today so I can type in here. 50 like 50 cents. 50. I never thought about that, lady. I was thinking this. We gonna be here for as long as we can be, and then I'm gonna take a picture and tell y'all about it on my community tab if something happens and we get disconnected. But lady said, "Oh my damn!" So a part two when it's done in the AM laugh out loud. Look, lady, your girl went live 3 times yesterday, whether I wanted to or not. I'm tired. Can I just take a picture and I'll post that on my community tab. And lady says, so we gonna wait 48 minutes, laughably, laugh aloud. Let's talk. Poker anyone? Yes. Do y'all have any questions? See, this is another thing about baking. Because y'all said that y'all wanted to do more live streams where I'm baking. Well, we are going to be having a lot of parts. Like, I'm making the pound cake, and probably tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll be making the trifle. So when you bake, it takes a while. And that's why a lot of restaurants buy their desserts already frozen. Because nobody has time. And lady said, well, I have appointments in the AM and in the afternoon. And lady said, yep, yes, baking takes a minute. And when we do these desserts, we're going to be doing it in episodes. So I'm making the pound cake today. And then when we do the trifle with the strawberries and whipped cream, that'll be another live stream. But I'll attach this video into that video description when we do our strawberry shortcake trifle cups. Probably gonna be cups, because I only got a trifle bowl. And lady said, that's why it's not my desire, but I'll get down in the kitchen, no problem. I think that's why I don't like baking. Maybe because I'm impatient. And y'all see me. When I be cooking, I'll be cooking fast. I'll be cooking fast, and I'll be done within like 30 minutes. But when you bake, you gotta wait and stuff. I don't got enough time. I don't got enough time. And lady got that right. But lady, what you know about them singles? What you know about them singles? She said, baking feel like waiting for your singles to be done. It do though. It just feels so long. This is why a lot of restaurants are going to store-bought or frozen baked desserts. Because baking just takes a long time. So a lot of times what they do is they'll have like a factory where they're making all the cakes and they just ship them out to all your grocery stores, to your restaurants and all that stuff, because baking is very time consuming and expensive. It can be very expensive. I could have just went to the store and bought a pound cake for a couple of dollars. I said, no, I'm Chef Big Bang. I'm gonna try to make one. And lady said, really, sis, you know I'm just like you. Yes, like I don't got the time. I'll just go ahead and buy, but I'm trying to get better. Trying to bake a little bit more. We're gonna see how we go. But one thing I would say about baking that I don't like is it is so hard not to eat it all. It's like I'm like, I gotta give some of this away. Okay, let me tell y'all what I ate today. Ooh, okay, so you guys didn't see it because it was a members only live stream. But on Saturday, I made breakfast tacos and I had a bunch of leftover like ground turkey, seasoned hash browns, a little bit of peppers. So this morning, I heated up my leftover taco filling, and I put some cheese on top and some sour cream. And then remember when I did them pancake bites? Well, I had some pancakes left over, some mini pancakes. So I had those leftovers today, but I love leftovers. Because it's like you can get a quality meal and not have to spend so much time every day cooking. So, oh, okay, so let's talk about it, lady. Let's talk about these tostadas. If you guys have anything that you want me to make, let me know and I will try to work into the recipe queue. And this is a good time because I don't have a menu set up for next week. So this is a good time to put in your request. And lady said, did you agree with the different type of ways to make a tostada? Using the already made shells in tortillas, you have to dry those. Oh, lady, you had to, become a member again. But yes, we have a members only breakfast. Okay, so when I was in the kitchen and we had tostadas on the menu, I remember we would fry up our own corn tortillas. But when you're in the kitchen, we do a lot of the stuff from scratch just because it's like, why not? They do a lot of stuff from scratch. And lady said those good for Fridays. Okay, so you're asking, am I gonna use the already made tortillas or not? I'm I might just get the corn tortillas and fry them up. But I think they used to slice holes in them. I gotta look it up. I think they used to like put little slits in them so they can vent out when they fry them. But lady, I have not made tostadas in a long time. But normally when we got our own shells and we fried them up ourselves. I don't think I've ever even bought the pre-fried tostadas. Are they good? I always fry them up myself. But I will be honest, I haven't made a tostadas in years. When I was in Oregon, we had a taqueria station where I worked, so Mexican food was very, very popular. We ate it all the time: burritos, tacos, tamales, pozole, tostadas, chimichangas. Y'all, they did everything in Oregon. And lady said, no, you don't have to, sis. Are you saying I don't have to fry them? But let me explain to you how we used to make them, and you let me know if you do something different or not. We used to get the corn tortillas and we would fry them in the deep fryer, and they would just fry it for a little bit just to get it crunchy, and so it would lay flat. Then they would dry them off, and then we would have shredded chicken, we would have beef and pork, and then you could pick what kind of meat you want, and then you could pick your toppings. Now, I do like the idea of making a version with meat and then making a version vegetarian so that everybody gets to have something that they can enjoy, whether you eat meat or not. But yes, tostadas sound really good. Okay, so I know I have been talking about this for a long time. But I really want to do this mimosa bar and juice bar, and then I want to do the oxtail boil. And what I want to do is I want to do both those things on the weekend. So ever since I've seen the hot stuff oil, I have wanted it, and we need to have it one of these days. Y'all, we got 28 minutes. Can we do it, Foodie Gang? Can we do it? Can we do it, Foodie Gang? I want to try this one thing and see how it looks. Okay, here we go. Be very, very careful. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, y'all notice anything different? Okay, y'all can't see it, but I made my lights like rainbow. Does it look different or does it look the same? And then I can do it like this. Ooh. Yeah, shop the store for merch and also hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. Okay, sir. Let me change back. So we got our tea here. We got our pound cake in the oven. See my recipe right here. Okay, so yesterday we cooked a lot of food. Check out those live streams, and the recipes are posted for all of yesterday. Okay, so during the end of the live stream, there was a cake that I had baked. Ava frosted it, and it was delicious. She used a pink vanilla frosting. She put white chocolate chips on it, toasted coconut, and strawberries, and sprinkled, y'all. It was so good. And I forgot to post a picture today, but I do have that picture, and it was so good. Lady, go ahead and get some rest, girl. Could you go ahead and get some rest if you can't make it? And you guys are going to be seeing this pound cake. If you can't make it to the end of this live stream, don't worry. I'm going to post a picture of the pound cake and the cake that Ava made yesterday that she decorated. And she did such a great job. It was delicious. Delicious. I'm gonna go to a different song because I don't
What
know.
really
That song
stands
was,
out about
I don't
private
know.
is that they have a different perspective of what finances are used.
So I'm actually gonna put the link for yesterday's video in the chat. I don't know. Just thought about this. I have my laptop right here. I can just give y'all the link. Okay. Yesterday we made jerk chicken, spaghetti, Philly cheesesteak sliders that were delicious. What else did we make? We made some yams. We was cooking yesterday. And we are always cooking over here at 907 Goodies. I know it's hard to believe y'all don't see no food, but we got our pound cake in the oven. And also, yesterday's live stream was only going to be one live stream, but turned into three different live streams because I was having issues with the Wi-Fi. But when I say that your girl was not playing with y'all, I was like, you guys are gonna see this food. I'm gonna show y'all how to make these Philly cheesesteak sliders again. I was not playing with y'all. I was very determined. So I'm gonna post that link. Okay. Okay, lady asked a great question. She said, "How you make your rice like in boiling pot or rice cooker?" So I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I was growing up, we always made rice on the stove, and I would go over to my stepmom's house, and they always used a rice cooker. My sister got a rice cooker, said good things about it, and then I got one, and now it's rice cooker gang all day, and we not looking back. I make my rice in a rice cooker, and I recommend that y'all get a rice cooker. And lady said, hope you toast the bread for the sliders. Um, yes, I do. Okay, so what I do with the sliders, I get the Hawaiian Kings roll, right? Slice it in half. I make a garlic butter with parsley in it, and I butter the bottom of the pan. I put the half of the Hawaiian rolls down, right? And then I have my Philly meat cooked up fresh. I put that on there, and then I take my peppers
symptoms can keep coming back.
and onion mix. Come on, y'all. They're ruining my description. Okay, then I take my peppers and onions mix and I lay that on top of the Philly meat. Then I come back in with the white cheese. I use Kraft white cheese, or you can use provolone. That's what I normally use, but I just had what I had. And then I place that top half of the rolls on top. And then I use my brush and I brush some more of that butter on there. Put that into the oven for 15 minutes. You can thank me later. And lady said, yep, we do 2 stoves. Yes, they can be helpful. The cooker versus stove, but it's a classic laugh aloud. This is how I feel. not everyone can make rice. A lot of people struggle with making rice. If you are one of those people who struggle with making rice, who happens to have a lot of boilovers, I agree that a rice cooker would be better for you if you're someone who doesn't know how to cook rice. And look. I know a lot of people that cannot cook rice, white coats and not white coats. It doesn't matter who you are in life. Some people just can't make rice. And that's okay. Just go ahead, run to Walmart and get you a rice cooker. And lady said we should do that a full Philly cheesesteak. Yes. We done. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about Philly cheesesteak fries. But lady is absolutely right. We have not done a full Philly cheesesteak.
Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day.
I don't know why we're getting commercials tonight, but last night we didn't get any commercials. Yes, a full Philly cheesesteak. What should we put on the side? Lady said, use the pointer finger as the water measurements. Mama and grandma would say. I know a lot of people when they cook, they don't measure out ingredients. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. There was a time in my life where I did not measure anything out. But when you know how to cook, you don't have to measure stuff out. Because you know your way around the kitchen. But I will say, when I am trying to develop recipes, I always do my best to write down everything that I'm using. Just because, like, for me, I'll go in the kitchen and throw some things together and it'll come out good. But y'all be like, what did you do? And I can't even tell you because I didn't write anything down. Yes, I can, lady. And so I try to write everything down so that I can give you guys recipes. But before, I would just come in the kitchen and just be throwing things together, and it would come out good every time. And so when you know how to cook like that, you can do that. But if you are someone who is just starting out on your cooking journey, or, you know, you don't like to cook, but you're going to try it a little bit more, I say this. And this is my rule of thumb for any new recipe that I try. I always say, follow the recipe in the beginning, and then after you taste it, then you can kind of make adjustments because you know what needs to be different. But I always try to follow the recipe for the first time, and then the second time I'm like, okay. And then that's another thing I want to say. When you cook, it takes a lot of practice. So don't expect to come in the kitchen and just be making masterpieces. You know, I have been cooking for a long time, and I have burned a lot of dishes. I have oversalted, used sugar instead of salt, so many mistakes. But I think that the most important thing is to not give up. You gotta stay positive. And if you are cooking and you make a mistake, just learn from it. Learn from it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Let's see.
Need
Okay.
to restock your pantry?
See, this is
Shop
why I
the Fred
can't
Meyer
stand
app
with my
for the
hair.
same
It's
great
like I
in-store
always got one
prices and
sticking up no
quality.
matter
So
what.
whether you choose pickup or delivery, your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. Fred Meyer, fresh forever.
See? Okay. Y'all, we got 12 minutes. Okay, so I was reading this recipe, and let me read it to you guys. Bake until the top is golden brown, and a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. 60 to 70 minutes. Check after 50 minutes. If the top is getting too dark, tint the top of the cake with a sheet of aluminum foil for the remainder of the bake time. So, at 50 minutes, we're going to check it. And you'll see. I'll see what's on me. I don't know why this here was intruder. You're going to see what it's looking like. And shout out to Fear to None for coming through, getting this party started early. Um, Putting that confidence in your girl. Lady said, I'm proud of you. Now, how much longer? He said, get to the point. For the cake, laugh aloud. Just next time, have one already made. Then you do the steps to it on the live like you do. Boom. It can be cooking while you taste the made one. You know, I have done that technique before, and I think that technique works. And sometimes it works if you just sit on the live, let the watch time hours run up, let people drop in and out. So I have done that technique before, and there's nothing wrong with that technique. Um, and then I've done it this way before too, where we have waited together, and I will try to start a little project for us. But y'all, I'm tired. I did all that cooking yesterday. I ain't taking no shortcuts today. Y'all finna sit and wait with me, or I'm gonna wait by myself. But we got 8 minutes, and I'm going to look at the pound cake. And if the top of it is cooking too fast, like it's too brown on the top, What they want me to do is they want me to put an aluminum foil on the top of it. So we gonna see. We gonna see. But if y'all can't do it, y'all can't wait. Come back tomorrow. This is my song right here. I might get in trouble if I play this, but I'm gonna play it. My song right here. Mm. Okay, I just dropped the link for my daughter's YouTube channel and one of the live streams that we did earlier today. And then for wrestling content, head over to Unhinged Main Event Fro. I don't know what's going on with our music. I'm trying to get this situated. today I made garlic butter shrimp and broccoli with white rice. It was so good. So good. Great meal if you're trying to, cut a couple of calories out. If you want to do some meal prep, try this garlic butter shrimp and broccoli with rice. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm always cooking up great food. And the slap yo mama shrimp spaghetti. You gotta check out these recipes on 907 Good Eats. Cooking all the time. We got 2 minutes. We finna look at our pound cake and see where we at with it and see what we need to do next. We got some water right here. With this pound cake, what's going on with it? Y'all, okay. You guys, just hold on, y'all. This looks kind of. Oh, what? Okay, I'm gonna show it to y'all. Okay, do not laugh when y'all see the way my pound cake is, okay? Let me put that down there. Okay, don't laugh. Don't laugh, foodie gang. When you see what my pound cake look like. Okay, I did the fork test. I stuck a fork in there. It came out clean. Don't laugh and don't. This is what my pancake looks like. I don't know why it came out looking like this. But I'm gonna let it cool. We're gonna cut it up into cubes and we're gonna make a strawberry shortcake trifle. It looks weird. But it might taste good. It might taste good. It smells delicious. I can smell the vanilla. It smells
with
really,
DoorDash,
really
you get to
good.
choose when you do it and when you don't.
Okay, I think I'll do it now.
Now works, yeah. But if it doesn't, you can also set your schedule around your other commitment.
Okay. Here we go. We got our pound cake. It looks like y'all know what I'm gonna say. But hopefully it tastes. Oh yeah, I know it's gonna taste good, great. I guess I should try to get out of this pan, right? So I can. Let me get another plate. Shout out to the pound cake. Shout out to the pound cake. It's kind of hot still. It definitely smells good. Okay, we did 15 minutes in the oven. We're trying this recipe out for the first time. So we don't know how it's going to go, but we will see. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit more before I try to flip it over and get it out of this pan. Definitely smells like pound cake, for real. Like, it smells good. Let's see if I try that. Okay, so normally when you have a cake and you like take a pan and you flip it, it comes out, but of course this one ain't coming out, so take a little knife and try to. It's probably what I should have did first before I try to flip it. Okay, like that, y'all. You get, okay. And shout out to Angela. How are you doing, Angela? We are just up late. Some late night baking. I got midnight over here. But for y'all, it must be the morning. Okay. So, Angela, you know that recipe you sent me for the strawberry shortcake truffle? Am I saying it right? Okay. Instead of buying pound cake, I tried to make pound cake myself. I haven't made pound cake in a long time. It might be the first time ever. So I got this recipe and we baked it. We let it cook for 50 minutes and we're letting it kind of cool down. But what I want to do is I want to cut this up, get some fresh strawberries, whipped cream, and layer it just like how you sent me. But this is the recipe that we tried from the kitchen. And so you know how I like trying new recipes. It's still pretty warm, but I'm going to cut a slice for you guys because you guys have been waiting so patiently. And Angela said, yes, it looks good. I think this part looks a little bit weird to me, but this is how pound cake do be looking. And it definitely feels very heavy. That's how I know pound cake should feel like dense. But let me get a knife and let me cut this for y'all. Because y'all have been waiting so patiently. Y'all waited the whole 50 minutes with me. Y'all, so I'm going to show y'all how this look. And yes, we got our music on. Making our pound cake. We are baking. And shout out to Angela for sending me this recipe. Strawberry shortcake truffle. And then there's also like one that was in a cup and then one that was in a trifle dish. I did not have a trifle dish, So we're most likely gonna make it in a cup, but we will see. Okay, are y'all ready? This is the moment of truth. And normally I would let this cool down, but for y'all food again, I'm gonna cut it while it's hot. And we're gonna see what the inside looks like. It's starting to steam. Okay. I'll be so nervous about my baking, but it be coming out good. I just be nervous.
Your brother brought us in to find you.
Look at that. Oh, you guys see that steam? It's steaming. Oh, it looks really, really hot. So I'm scared to take a bite. But
My last boyfriend was a level 3.
just the right
You think I'd swap it
texture,
with a level 1 loser like you?
light and fluffy, and you can smell that vanilla.
I live in a world where everyone has
I think we
superpowers.
did it. I think we did it. This ain't gonna be Sarah Lee, but it's gonna be right next up to it.
Looks like it's my turn. This is gonna suck.
But look at that. You guys can see
I was born with
pound cake is supposed to be dense like
How was
this.
that, Quinn?
It's not supposed to be super like light and fluffy. How a regular, your white cake would look. Your yellow cakes are kind of fluffy. Pound cake is supposed to be
I haven't
dense.
been able to open mine.
Look at that.
Your parents what?
I bet you can afford the ability, bro.
No powers, and
Here
he's
we go.
poor?
Talent was talent! Talent was talent! Talent was talent! Talent was talent! I'll show them.
Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Thank you so much, Angela. Mmm. I don't even know why I be nervous when I be baking. But once I get my confidence up and I'm doing this baking, I'm gonna be a triple threat. This recipe is good. I don't know if my oven is hotter because I baked it at 350. I would maybe turn down the oven a little bit just because my oven is really hot, it seems. So maybe I would do like a 340, 335. But I think my oven is just hotter than everybody else's. I don't know. But this is really good. I am definitely going to be posting this recipe probably tomorrow because it's midnight here. But this is great. And Angela said you will get better and better with baking. I think it's just my confidence. Like, I gotta get my confidence up. And you guys, I'm coming out here and I'm baking with y'all, and I'm not even 100% confident in my baking, but I'm confident in my ability to be able to produce. And this pound cake, I'm gonna let this bad boy cool, and we're gonna get this cut up, and we're gonna be making dessert here. We're making strawberry shortcake trifle cups probably, because I don't have a trifle dish. So we're gonna cut this pound cake up into little squares. We're gonna get some fresh strawberries and cut them up. Put a little whipped cream on there. And we're having dessert, y'all. Woohoo! so good. Mm-mm-mm. Angela said, that's gonna be so cute and yummy. Mm-mm. And Angela, thank you so much for all the recipes that you send me. I know I got some more recipes waiting for me on Instagram. I've been busy. I'm gonna get back to it, but I love the idea of the strawberry shortcake trifle, and I just thought it was just such a great idea. But instead of going to the store and buying a pound cake, I wanted to try to make my own. And I think we have made a really good pound cake. I would definitely be sharing a recipe with you guys, foodie. But this makes me want a dessert with some lemon in it because it looks kind of like yellowish, like it would have lemon. What do y'all think about a lemon pound cake? Mm-mm-mm. I could just see this in the morning with a cup of coffee, and you got the pound cake here. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Still, still pretty hot. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, this little piece right here is so good. Lady, it came out good. Y'all gotta try this recipe. It came out good. I'm nibbling on a little bit of pound cake. I know I shouldn't, but it's so good. So we got a late night baking session. I really like these late night streams that we've been doing. And it's like to chill, kick back, cook a little bit, eat a little bit. Mm. But Angela said lemon pound cake with lemon curd. What y'all know about them lemon bars? What y'all know about them lemon bars? Ooh, don't get me started on lemon desserts. Ooh, so good. And lady said, gang, gang, gang. Pound cake now a part of the foodies menu. Next, we add in chocolate to it. Ooh, I love me some chocolate cake. You know what I should do? I should create a dessert and appetizer playlist and maybe just combine those two things because I don't have a ton of desserts. I don't have a ton of appetizers. But maybe we can combine that playlist. What y'all think?
Taxes.
Angela said, I can't wait to bake that. I love pound cake.
Worrying.
So good.
Now taxes is
All right,
the
foodies.
TurboTax expert who does everything for you.
We've been up here for almost 2 hours cooking or baking, talking, and y'all really walked me through it. Thank you and shout out to Fear to None for being the sponsor of the show. Keeping that stove on. Shout out to all. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to Casey for being a part of the gang. Shout out to all the moderators. And I want to do a special shout out to Angela for sending me delicious recipes on a consistent basis. the next live stream, or one of the next live streams, I might throw something else in there. We're going to be making a strawberry shortcake trifle, and it's going to be so amazing. We have our pound cake here. We're going to cut this up. Strawberries with cream. Ooh, it's going down. It's going down. And Angela, thank you so much. She said you deserve some Red Chef. Yes, because she saw me when I was up in the kitchen yesterday cooking. Y'all, I said I don't even want to cook nothing today. So I'm going to bake some. I still wanted to get my live in, and I think I might take tomorrow off, or we might be doing this dessert, or we might do it on Wednesday. But stay tuned. Turn on the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. Become a part of the Foodie Gang and cook with us. And also, if you're on Facebook, join my Facebook group, Foodie Gang fan page. Almost 3,000 members, but we are waiting on you to join and share your food with us. When I say 907 goodies, I'm talking about food. When I say Foodie Gang, I'm talking about the people that love to cook, that love to eat and love food. Trolls, haters, stay over there. Foodie Gang, come on. But shout out to everyone for coming through. Thank you to the sponsor of the show, Fear to None. And this has been another great episode. And we are baking. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So good. But I will see you guys in the next one. Comment down below. After this video ends, I'm going to get some rest. I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk. Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang Gang Gang. I see y'all down in the comment section. Y'all have a good day, good night, everything in between. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.